Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video kind of talking about dyeing your hair. I'm not sure when this video is going to get put up. A couple days ago I got my hair cut and I actually dyed like the underside of my hair. As of right now it's April 21st, so I don't know when this is going to get up. I don't know if you're going to know about my hair yet or what, but so I dyed the underside of my hair, like I wanted to dye it a lighter brown because I've never really dyed my hair except for 3 years ago I dyed it all black, but since my hair is so dark, you know, in the first place, it didn't make too much of a difference. I mean, obviously, it seemed a bit darker, but it's not like I went from blonde to black or anything. So that's long gone. That was 3 years ago. And I was just getting really sick of my hair. It was just long, and it's really thick and curly anyway, so having it really long, it just gets too crazy. So I got it cut. I got a lot of layers and a lot of, like, different lengths and stuff. So it just looks really pretty because when it's curly, it's like curly at all different lengths and it makes like some dimension. It frames my face. And it just looks a lot better than having it just one length. And I actually have bangs now. I like having bangs because I think that just plopping all of my hair up on my head makes me look really young. And I mean, a lot of times I have to do that. Like if my hair is unmanageable, if I'm in a hurry and I don't want to like straighten it or anything, I just put it up. And if I have bangs, I feel like, you know, my hairdo is just a little bit better, a little bit more complicated. It doesn't just look like I plopped it up on my head because I've got some bangs and it makes me look a little bit older because I've got some hair hanging out. So anyways, I did a lot of research before I dyed my hair, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell because since my hair is so dark, it didn't make too much of a difference. Like I noticed, like if I'm in sunlight, I notice it's like this reddish goldeny brown. And I think it looks really pretty. It's I did like the underside, so I'll show you like a piece that you can really tell if my hair is up in a ponytail. So it's like this. You can tell it's a little bit. You're probably not gonna be able to tell on camera, and it's getting dark. Of course, I always choose to film these videos whenever it's about to get dark. I'm sorry, I'm working on that. So I did a lot of research before I went and got the dye because I didn't want like my hair to turn orange or anything. You know, who knows with all this technology that we have now. I didn't want to like completely mess up my hair because I don't have money to go get it professionally done. So, and the box is a mess. So I got the L'Oreal Paris Superior Preference Fade, Define, Color, and Shine System hair dye, and it's in number 6, Light Brown Natural. So the L'Oreal Paris. I honestly did not like this, the L'Oreal Paris. The color looks really nice, but it kind of looks a little bit splotchy, and I mean, I covered my hair. It wasn't even my whole head. It was like a little section. I used all of the products in the bottle and put it everywhere and like soaked it in, and it's still a little splotchy. Nothing too big, but still a little bit splotchy. It just feels really drying. Like I haven't washed it because I can't wash it yet, but like it feels really sticky and goopy, and I don't know. It feels really like, I don't know, it feels like I burnt it with a straightener. I'm not crazy about like what it does to the hair. So I probably won't recommend this. I'm just letting you know what I used. So, anytime you want to dye your hair, like, I'm not talking about at a salon. If you go to a salon, you know, they'll ask you what you want and they'll do whatever. But it's obviously going to be more expensive. This was I got it at CVS and it was $9.99. So it depends on where you get it and the brand you get. Some of them were $4. These were a little more expensive. Now, definitely keep in mind that no matter what these boxes say, no matter, you know, anything like that, you're not going to get the exact color that's on this box because, you know, it depends on whether you've dyed your hair before, what color it is now. I mean, different things do different things to different people. So, because this is supposed to be a light brown, and I got like a reddish golden brown, so that doesn't make any sense. But I like it, I'm just saying. On the back, on all the dyes, it should have like a thing where it shows what your natural hair color is now and then what it will be if you use this dye. Now, this is not like definitely saying the exact color you're going to get. It's just kind of like an estimate. So since I have dark brown hair, it said it was going to be like this, which kind of a lie, but just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea. So I did a tons of research, and I just wanted to kind of put it into one little thing so you guys don't have to look everywhere. if you want to do something drastic, like if you're blonde, really blonde, and you want to go to like a dark brown, you're not going to be able to do that with the box. If you want to go more than like 3 shades lighter or darker than your hair color, you're going to need to go to the salon because that's too drastic for like a box dye. So to give you another example, if me, I'm like a dark brown. If I wanted to go, I'm trying to think. If I wanted to go any lighter than this, see that? I'd probably have to go to the salon. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. If you have dark hair like me, and if you want to go any more than 3 shades lighter than your natural hair color, you're going to need to get a hair dye with bleach in it, which I didn't want to go too much lighter than that because I was afraid of what the bleach might do to my hair because I've never used it before. I mean, I was afraid that it might turn it like an orange or a red, and it can do that. You just have to be careful, make sure you're getting the right color, make sure, like, if your hair has been dyed in like the past year or something, you're going to need to remember, you know, what colors you have on and just think about how that might react with the color you're using. Another thing that I learned is that there's like hair levels. I think it's like 1 through 11. Level 1 is like a black, like a jet black. And level 11, I think it's 10 or 11, is a blonde. So on here, they're going to have like, see the 6? It's up, it's like backwards. But the 6, I think that's the level. Yeah. Like that's the level. So this is a 6. I'm probably like a 2 or a 3. So that kind of will help you decide, you know, if you're going any more than 3 shades or 3 levels or whatever over, because that's not a good idea to do that. If you want to dye your hair with a box, anything drastic, if you want anything drastic to happen to your hair color, you're going to need to go to the salon. Just remember that. Another thing you're also going to need to remember, if you want something that's going to look natural and it's going to look nice with your skin and with the hair that you have now, there's like all this talk about, you know, the warm tone, the cold tone, you know, your hair has this color undertone. That's just too complicated. A lot of people said to just hold up like the box next to your skin, next to your eyes, and if it looks good, it looks like it complements it, it looks like it complements like your whole face and your hair, then that'll probably work. Like for instance, if I was to get, if I was to hold up like a very ashy brown, that would not look good with my green eyes. But since there was a hint of like red in this and it was kind of like goldeny, that looks really good with like my fair skin, and I think I have warm skin and the green eyes. So this looks really good with my skin tone and with what I have now. So just, you know, remember all that. And I'm just trying to get all this into 10 minutes. Sorry if it's everywhere. So let's see. And I would definitely do a little bit of research before deciding which brand you want to use, because some brands don't last as long. Some brands, you know, did what happened to my hair. It makes it like really nasty feeling, and there are some brands that like are healthy for your hair. They have certain vitamins in it and they moisturize it and nourish it. If you're worried about something like that, you can do some research on that. I tried to, but I didn't have quite enough time. And I just grabbed this because my mom was like, come on, hurry up, because she wanted to help me. Another thing is, if you have dark hair and you're trying to go lighter, you're going to need to use a permanent dye, because you have such dark hair and you're wanting to go lighter. It needs to be permanent or it's not going to work. So if you have blonde hair and you're trying to go darker, it doesn't matter if it's permanent. But if you have my color hair and you're trying to go to like a light brown, you're going to need to use permanent. And also, if you have dark hair and you're trying to go lighter, if you see a color and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the perfect color, go a shade lighter, because if you have dark hair like me, chances are it's not going to turn out that light. Like, I should have gone a shade lighter than this, because this was not quite light enough for me. Also, if you dye your hair and you don't like it, it's really not a good idea to like go back out, get a dye, and dye right back over it like in the next week. That really is not good for your hair. It's going to damage it. It could like break it all off. I've heard a lot of horror stories. So just maybe go to a professional and ask them what you can do. I think I've heard that you need to wait about 3 months if you want to do it yourself. You could go to a salon and ask them if they can do anything. Who knows? They may or may not be able to. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that helped, and I will talk to you later.